As Chris Pimentel is wrapping up his first year at the College of Sports Media, no one sees it as a surprise that he wound up at the broadcasting school.
I just thought this was the perfect place for me. Like, you're talking sports every day. I think that fits me perfectly. From a young age, I was watching SportsCenter all the time. My mom would drop me off at my grandma's house, and I just watched SportsCenter on loop until like noon.
He was always sports.
He knows everything. It's weird. He's like the encyclopedia for sports.
He played baseball and football as a kid, but took his love for sports to the next level by beginning to coach a rep football team.
It's like playing, except you have your hands involved in everything, and it's fun. It's hard to describe it, but you just puts a smile on my face just thinking about, hey, we're 2 minutes to kick off. Let's kick these guys. Let's beat these guys.
Chris graduated from Laurier University, where he feels he grew as a person and met some lifelong friends along the way.
Laurier was probably the best 4 years of my life. Probably my best friend, Lainey. She would say that like I've changed a lot from first to fourth year. Like in first year, we were kind of like at each other's throats, but then like the more classes we got into, like more time we hung out, that kind of stuff, we started getting to know each other a lot better. That like we got very close.
I guess we were pretty much best friends still, but in university we were pretty inseparable. We did do a radio show together. I saw that there was an ad that Radio Laurier was going to be coming to our campus, so I decided that I wanted to try and volunteer for it and be a radio show host, give it a go. And he was sitting beside me in class when I told him that I was doing the application, and he was thoroughly offended that I had not told him. So then it ended up that the two of us did our application together. We set each other off sometimes. So News from Two Views sounded the best because we see each other differently. He's more sports, I'm more like lifestyle, entertainment, those kind of things interest me more. So that became our show.
The best thing about it was it forced us to get together at least once a week for maybe 2 to 3 hours because we had to do prep for the show. We do the show, but like as we're doing the prep, we just talk about anything and everything.
Chris's friendship with Lainey was tested and strengthened when he received some shattering news.
Last year, my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I actually remember I got the call in class. My mom called me. I was like, what the hell is she calling me for? Maybe it was just she didn't know I was in class, so I hung up. Called again, hung up again. Third time, I'm like, okay, what the heck? It's a big deal. And then she tells me, I grabbed my stuff and I went over to Lainey's house and I told her about it because she knows my mom. Like, we've met each other's families a lot. And yeah, that was probably, just someone to talk to at that point was probably really important and really good. Lainey was someone I can honestly fire off anything about, and she can fire off anything to me, and we'll just talk about it. And it just goes back to the relationship we've had. Lainey is probably my best friend.
What's next for Chris? Only time will tell, but what's certain is that sports will always be his constant.